I got nothing to say, yeah, I'm just loving the way you're looking over here. Come over here and tell me your name. I can tell by the sound, yeah, when you open your mouth. I hear my new favorite melody, hey. We should both run away. Why did we ever stay in the first place? I can't shake the feeling when you face away from me, babe. I will wait a lifetime if you say stay with me, babe. I can't shake the feeling when you face away from me, babe. I will wait a lifetime if you say stay with me, babe.
Honestly, not even worried. Episode number 34, baby. Hey, we're here. It's a global phenomenon. So thank you for tuning in. So happy to have you guys here. I'm Nilo G, and I'm here with Blake Boots, of course.
Mac Daddy.
Welcome back. It's good to see everybody. You know, start off with you guys. Let's go ahead and tell us how are you doing?
You know how we do.
Oh, what? Oh, that's great. That's really good to hear. We love that. Thank you guys for being here. We're here with another great episode for you guys. We're in the middle of moving,
Yes.
so that's fun.
It's not.
It's not fun. It's not fun at all.
My hands have just Clorox on them all day.
A lot of cleaning, which is very time consuming, and then also like not though in a way. I'm realizing like if we had just like spent one day cleaning, like 8 hours, we would have had such a clean house like years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like throwing away stuff. I was like, this has been in the pantry since 2016.
That's why they do the spring cleaning every year, but then you'd have to do it every year.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to put that off for 5 years and do it once.
Do it one time.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the thing I really am surprised about is that we never got bit by spiders.
Oh, fuck, man. You shouldn't have said that.
There's so many.
It's like me saying I never got, like, I didn't say I never got mugged in Chicago while I lived in Chicago until I left Chicago.
Because you didn't want to bring that into
Because I didn't want to bring that in the ether.
Yeah.
I
was cleaning something today and then I picked it up and on the other side of it was a fucking big ass daddy. And I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it wasn't a brown recluse? Or was it a big daddy brown recluse?
It might have been a brown wreck.
Huh, brown wreck.
It might have been a brown wreck.
Yeah, there's one room in particular that we're going to have to go into that has probably, like, we have the sticky bug tape for the spiders whenever they walk across and they get tempted.
Uh-huh.
Probably about 35 brown
God.
recluse in there. Brown reclusi. Brown recluses. I don't know how you say it.
Yeah, there's about 35 brown recluse in there.
Yeah, that's not going to be a fun day. I might just close my eyes while I do that, which is probably the worst thing you can do while cleaning up a spider situation.
Yeah, moving is whack.
Definitely whack.
It's not fun. But, we got to do it.
Yeah.
We got to do it. And at the end of the day, I was thinking about this. I was like thinking about our security deposit. And I was like cleaning and I was like, honestly, is this fucking worth it?
Well, yeah, I mean, part of me knows there's a percentage of it we're definitely not going to get back.
Yeah. Why do you think though? I mean, it's not like he really does anything for us. Sorry
he doesn't.
If he's listening, but
no, I mean, but you think about the little tiny, like there's like divots in the floor over there. Probably there's like spots all over. They can
holes in the wall.
He seems like an honest man, so I doubt he'll like overclaim and overcharge like some landlords might.
He might do some like 3D chess shit where he's like puts the ball in our court somehow.
Oh man, what do you think you should get back?
Do you think it's fair to get the whole thing back? He's just be like, how are you doing financially?
Yeah. COVID hit you hard. Yeah. How hard?
Why are you moving out? Because you can't afford it?
It's too expensive. I've kept it the same for quite a while. Could have risen it.
Strategic advantage.
Yeah. I had the same thought too. Where well, you see those videos sometimes where because we do want to get a good recommendation. We want to have a good record from him. Hopefully we never have to fucking live under a landlord again.
Right.
That isn't our own. But
the landlord at my place in Chicago that I had with a couple buddies, we ruined that place. I mean, it was so dirty, but I spent no shade to my boys if they're listening, but I made a point to like spend. I pretty much like took a Vyvanse and like cleaned the thing for like 2 days straight.
Holy
I just
shit.
Cleaned and scrubbed. I was like, I'm not about to not get my security deposit just because my other boys aren't around anymore. I don't even know where they fucking went.
Yeah.
But I was just solo dolo trying to clean the apartment.
Yeah, I've definitely done a move like that in college where I like dipped out and I felt so bad about it because I had such an early flight and like we just, poor planning. You're not good at planning the move out and cleaning of things yet. And
that's true.
And
first time up to bat, you can't really expect much.
Yeah. And now we fully expect this to be one of the worst days of our lives.
Yeah,
so
we know.
It's just,
That's why I've been doing it in pieces, like small over time, because I'm like,
very smart.
And still, it's coming up to it, and I'm like, I got a lot of stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
Gotten rid of it quite a bit, but
threw away a lot. I threw away most of my stuff, honestly. A lot of it I don't need.
Yeah.
We got stuff.
The one thing that couldn't have been worse timing was, speaking of talk.
Okay, so we're in the middle of a thunderstorm here in Nashville, Tennessee, and our whole house power just shut down and turned back on in the blink of an eye, disconnecting us. So,
well, the video will show that.
The video
will show the blackout. We're like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Severely distorted.
I think the worst part of the storm had passed too, which I'm surprised that happened this late in the game.
Yeah,
I don't think it's storming.
What the fuck was that? It was just a blip in this. We just glitched.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Maybe it's just us. Maybe we just used too much power for a second.
It doesn't want me to tell the story.
Okay, so I have an idea since we're gonna do like a bit shorter. I've got a couple business ideas that I've been floating around in my head.
Okay.
And I wanna run them by you and see if we can discuss them and maybe make a couple jingles for them.
Okay.
So this first one, right? Let's say you're taking a nap in the middle of the day. The sun is out, birds are chirping, people are at work, but you work from home and you need a little snooze.
Yeah.
15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, nothing crazy.
Mm.
What is problem number one that you run into when trying to nap in the daytime?
Sleeping too long?
Terribly wrong.
Okay. What about even getting to sleep? What would be the hardest thing about getting to sleep in the daytime?
The sun is in my eyes.
The sun is in your eyes, right? And we're not carrying around these eye shades everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's too constricting on the forehead. Like I said in the last episode, I got a big fucking head.
Yeah.
And so there's really no solution for this kind of thing. And me suffering from narcolepsy and being a man who's prone to sleep attacks, which is such a fun term for something so docile and soft.
Sleep attacks. Yeah.
I've been attacked by slumber, by restful slumber. There's just nothing for me out there in the markets. And so I've devised this blanket. It's extra long and that it has a hole just for your nose and mouth. It's just like a little hole, like a circular hole for your nose and mouth.
Okay.
And you put the blanket over your whole body and then you just have a hole that you breathe out of.
So is it two holes for your nose and mouth, or is it just one hole for your mouth and nose?
It's like one big hole.
Okay.
It's almost like, it looks like it could be used for potentially something dirty, but
it ain't about that.
It ain't about that, unless you want it to be. But, maybe I'm thinking maybe there might be like a weighted portion where it's just like, so it like sticks to your forehead easier or something, or maybe like, you can there's like a drawstring, you can like cinch it or something.
Yeah, I would say you need some sort of ability to tighten it against your face so no light peeps in through the hole where your holes are.
Right,
you know,
right,
so
right,
like
right.
above, around the tip of your nose, it's just it's almost like a black plastic that's like softening.
That's
over.
a good point because I'm thinking you already get. I mean, you're gonna get like 60-70% sunlight reduction already, but why not make it closer to 80-90 if you can?
Yeah.
So something to constrict it a little bit. Yeah, a little narco blanket, narco napper.
I like that.
You
I like that. What are you doing with? Do you ever feel like when your head is covered, do you get a little bit overheated? Is the overheating come from the exhalation, the exalting, in the blanket?
Maybe. And if you get overheated, you know, you can pop your legs out, you can pop your bottom half out.
Yes.
But generally speaking, I think like if you're gonna throw the blanket over your whole head, one, it's a little claustrophobic.
Yeah.
The air definitely doesn't smell as good in there. It doesn't feel fresh. You know, it's like breathing in the living room air versus the outside air, the blanket air versus the living room air.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same ratio of freshness.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know. So this kind of opens you up to the outside world while shielding you from the sunlight. And it would cost about it's going to cost about $199 to manufacture.
Okay.
And we're going to sell it for about $49.95.
$49.99.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and it's not even a weighted blanket.
Great margins. It's not weighted, but I was thinking about that as well. That'd be cool. Weighted blanket.
There's a significant value there.
Really great for people like me who sleep on their backs a lot.
Yeah.
Just kind of snooze and kind of get the sun out of your eyes. You can just keep it at the desk. You can stand up in your desk and just like a ghost, like a sleeping ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very versatile. You can pretty much adjust it to any position.
I'm gonna look at this as a shark, you know, from a shark standpoint.
I'm seeking a $500,000 investment for a 5% stake in my company.
Fucking nothing.
I'd like to ask for some real estate.
Get out.
Well, you know, part of me sees an opportunity here with Mormons because Mormons like to do they do some dirty work with their sheets. That's a whole thing. So you've got an untapped market there, or a market that you're going to tap that you don't even realize that you're probably going to tap.
That's true.
Then you got the people who fetishize ghosts.
That's true.
You're tapping that market.
It's also like almost, you know, portable glory hole.
Yeah.
You could hang it up and you have a portable glory hole.
Exactly. That's something that I think is going to come in handy for quite a few people.
Yeah.
So,
or it's like a milking table, but instead of like, you know, if you flip the sheet around, you could stick your Johnson out of it.
Sure.
Your cock and balls.
Yeah.
At the front, just get slurped, but not see who's slurping.
Yeah, it's almost kind of a gimpish outfit at that.
Yeah, but
a blanketed gimp situation.
Exactly, but the gimp is so skin tight. This is much more cash.
Mm-hmm.
This is much more just
casual gimp.
Yeah, this is like, just soft, really nice. I think it's untapped potential for sure.
Way less expensive than leather too.
So much less expensive. You could get it in all sorts of fabrics, you know, that like velvety suede, that velvety softness.
Yeah.
You could get boucle. You could get Sherpa.
Oh, I would love Sherpa.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick. Just fuzzed out.
Is a Sherpa the llama?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, what a good idea. Yeah, it's a good concept.
Yeah.
I will say I'm gonna do 200. I'm gonna offer you 250,000 for a 10% stake, though.
That's a good offer.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be willing to do 400,000 for a 5%
stake? Then I come back to the same number and you're like, 300,000 for a 5% stake.
For a 5% stake. Okay, I think we have a deal.
Great.
Let's do it.
New shark, how they do this, they go from a distance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark Cuban.
Woo!
Mark Cuban got my idea.
$500,000.
I'm super excited because Blake agreed, and he was the one I was looking for to say yes, honestly. So I'm ready to freaking roll and let these narcos doze off, baby.
Now, I plan on putting these things in every single one of my seats in my stadiums across the U.S. I'm very excited for this. I built the internet.
You look under your seats at any Mavericks game. You're gonna get one of these blankets, okay? You're gonna sleep. You're gonna be able to see. You're gonna be able to smell while you take a nap before the game.
I don't care if you put your cock and balls in it. I don't care if you put your nose and mouth in it. I don't care. I just want that. I just want those fans. I just want to have people have a good time, and I'm really excited about this. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Oh man, Mark. Shout out Mark.
He's probably my favorite shark, honestly. I like Mark a lot.
Really?
I do like Mark, yeah.
I like Mark.
He's like a good guy villain. Like, he's kind of got a lot of good guy in him. There's a little bit of villain there, but like Mark, he's not like a troll like Elon Musk in my mind.
Oh yeah. You're talking about just like all the rich people in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of most of the rich people in the world, he's one of the better ones, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely nicer. He definitely seems I feel like he's just trying to he seems I like that he always kind of he kind of relates to all the young bros that come on the show.
Yeah.
He's always trying to be cool, I feel like. He's like, "You know what? I get it, guys." And then he's like, "I'll give you your money." Like I feel like he doesn't even care about the money at this point. He's just like, I like these. He does it. He'll do it like when the other sharks won't do it.
Yeah.
Just to be like, no, actually, it is a good idea. And just like seem smarter than them,
Yeah.
Or he'll do it to like impress, like to be like, I'm cool, like and like invest in these college kids, like little fucking thing.
When the people came in with the shit timer yesterday, I was
like, timer, yeah.
I
knew
like,
it. I knew
Mark's gonna buy it.
Yeah, Mark's gonna buy it because because everybody else is like, I'm out. He's like,
they poo-pooed the idea.
Yeah, they poo-pooed the idea, and it was like they needed like 200K. I was like, Mark's got this. He's gonna fucking.
Was it It was 200K for 10%, right?
Yeah.
Or was it
like
250K?
Something like that.
It was high. I was like, what are you doing with all that?
Yeah,
I think you're right. I
crazy.
think it was 200.
It's crazy how much they're like spending, and I mean, it's wild. So what would the jingle be for my narco blanket?
I kind of like to go for the traditional like 70s approach.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 70s? It kind of does like a when you get a bit sleepy in the daytime. Or wait, like like when you need a little nap in the daytime, call what's the product called?
Narco Napper.
Like when you get a little sleepy in the daytime, put your narco napper on.
Oh, yeah.
Or like just like
when you get a little sleepy in the daytime, use narco napper.
That's better. Yeah. Use narco napper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do the whole thing.
When you get a little sleepy in the daytime, use narco napper.
Hell yeah.
Like that?
That's it.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a good one.
I like that.
All right. I got another idea.
Okay.
So in the era, there was like the Bratz dolls.
Yeah.
And there's
I have a couple actually.
Weird.
Teaches them. It is weird. I don't know. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of the trolls. I was like,
you got these like little Bratz dolls. You're like,
I mean, dude,
you like wanted to be like a sassy.
I'm like, they're gonna be worse than it.
Sick.
I mean, I got them recently. No, keep
the little
go
troll
on.
dolls. I mean, there was, remember the Garbage Pail Kids?
Yeah,
and they were just like gross. I don't even think those were dolls. They were just cards or something, right?
Yeah.
But now, with the Funko Pops, everybody's collecting. People like collectibles, and miniatures are a very big thing. Like there's like mini brands, mini pony, mini shit, like just
mini dachshunds, mini.
Yeah. They just do these essentially Wonder Balls with just like 5 miniature figurines in them. So I got an idea for these little figures, right? And kind of playing off of the Bratz, off of the Garbage Pail Kids, these kind of things with attitude that make you feel a little bit like, oh, these guys are kind of nasty, And they're called immature miniatures.
Immature miniatures.
Yeah, immature miniatures. They're just like little punk ass kids, maybe TikTokers. You can have one like maybe they're animatronic and they do the little like floss dance.
Okay, yeah.
The little like one has like a DJ Marshmallow head.
One's backpack kid. Tote bag kid.
Yeah, and they're just like, and they, they've got the little TikTok haircuts and stuff, but immature miniatures. Yeah, you can dress them up. You can, well, actually, they probably come clothed. The clothes are probably attached, but you collect them all in a set. Maybe you could do different.
You can
hype house.
Yeah, you can take their clothes off, but it's like they're wearing very like. It's just like everyone's wearing like a white, very like
true
standard outfit, nothing weird,
like a bodysuit.
Yeah.
But they're immature, so they're pranking each other. Maybe they do some gross shit like make a fart noise or something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of just a little immature toy,
And you can like, maybe you can register. Like there's an app for it too, where you can like see how many followers you can get your toy to get online, in the app.
Oh, and they're NFTs. Each one's an NFT.
Oh no. More like how you had like not chia pet, but the tiny little pet on your that you could like feed eggs and stuff, or that grew from an egg.
Yeah.
When you were growing up. It's like levels, basically. Like,
you talking about the Tamagotchi? The digital thing?
Yeah. But like each of your persons, you can have like a profile like that where
it links up to an app on your phone.
And they
get stats. You can kind of name them.
Yeah.
Build them up.
Customize them. They look a little different.
Yeah, they can battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and now you can start. Maybe their hands have like holes, and you can buy weapons and just like plop them in.
Yeah. Or you can.
Or it's like I'm a podcast.
I want to customize. Yeah, I want to customize my accessory.
Yeah.
This is podcaster Blake.
Exactly.
And then you buy they don't have this accessory, so you can get a VIP made.
Exactly.
Tailor made.
Yeah, you buy the external mic, the headphones, the mini. You could do a whole thing.
I have over $1 billion in
immature
content
miniatures.
assets.
It's not a bad idea.
Pretty good idea.
I would hate to be the person to start this company, but it would be sick to make the money.
Yeah, that'd be a horrible.
My soul would leave my body in a bad way. Be like, what am I doing making hype house miniatures?
How do you even start? Like,
let me add more crap to the fucking world.
Yeah, you're just designing.
Not to poo-poo your idea.
I mean, look, money talks, man.
Yeah.
And, Mark's over here investing in poo-poo timers.
Yeah, exactly. Just filling up.
He's going for the quick cash grab in that case, And, there's an opportunity in the market, and why not take it,
Well, I think we've copied this idea is copyright now. We've been, we're good.
Yeah,
because this is
intellectual property.
Yeah.
It's been documented that
we can go back on the logs, see when we recorded this.
Yeah, if any of you guys want to participate, maybe try to launch this thing with us, hit us up. Send us a proposal, maybe a little demo of your work. We can work out some sort of equity deal.
Yeah.
Some sort of, come on board.
We're willing to just license the idea to you as well. If you just give us a percentage of whatever you do with it.
Right. Actually, if any plastics or toy manufacturers are listening, and want to just license this IP from us, we can definitely work that out.
Yeah,
I've got all the characters assorted in my head.
Yeah. Nilo's got a whole booklet left of ideas.
You just open up my my journal that I write in every day, and there's just like little sketches of of just kids.
Outfit. This is Trent. This is Beth. This is fucking Seymour. Their cat.
Some have like a big red X. So I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah. You're better than this. Yeah, that's why I've been reading Atomic Habits, is to just get I gotta figure these kids out.
Ah, God.
What's their personality?
This is my legacy.
Yeah.
I'm full of them.
It's great.
So yeah, the narco blanket, the immature miniatures. What would their jingle be?
Do you have any starters for that one? I'm like thinking something like trappy hip hoppy because it's like
Hey, 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 hey.
You wanna be the coolest kid in school? You wanna be the finest lady on the market? You wanna be the greatest one who ever lived? Join Immature Miniatures, where you can level up your hype kids. They can join the market. You can become the coolest kid on the house. Let's go.
Immature Miniatures, sold separately. Hasbro, licensing from Nilo and Blake. Thank you. HNEW Products, Glore.
HNEW Products, Glore. Glore.
As I was saying that, it kind of made me think of The Sims, but it's different than that. It's not The Sims.
Oh man, we could once we get into the digital space, make a game for the immature
Oh
miniatures.
yeah.
Wow.
They
Okay,
actually
now we're
speak
talking.
English. They don't speak the
Simlish.
Simlish. I never understood why they didn't speak English or any other language. I guess that's
Well, because then it's global. It becomes
you're
a
right.
global
You're right.
phenomenon.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah. That's a good point. Is sign language, if I said hello in sign language
Yeah.
to someone in the US,
Yeah.
and then I said hello to someone in sign language in Korea,
Yeah.
would it mean the same thing?
No.
No, it's
No.
different there. Oh, because ASL, American
ASL,
Sign Language.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so there's like
I was gonna
Korean
say
Sign Language. Okay.
Yeah. KSL, JSL,
RSL, Russian Sign Language.
Russian sign. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, dude, we don't have time to talk about it. We'll talk about it another time.
What?
There's just a word that I've been hearing in the past couple weeks more than ever in my life before, and the word is war.
Oh,
And there's a lot of talk about these two just different entities potentially going to war, or maybe are currently in war. And one, on the one side you have this global force, this powerhouse of power, just historical institution, been around for ages, rules with an iron fist. And then on the other side, you have kind of a smaller entity, but with a surprising amount of power. And their sovereignty seems to continuously perplex and stupefy the citizens of the world, And I'm talking, of course, about Kanye West and Pete Davidson.
yes, he did it. I knew it. I was like, it can't be the one. It can't be what I think it is.
Woo!
Good. That's good. Yeah, that has been.
People be acting
Gosh,
like the
that
beast
is.
gonna be there for him. You know
I don't know
what
which war is more in the news.
Definitely Kanye West and Pete Davidson.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like
Yeah.
people do not want to talk about Ukraine.
I'm saying? Period.
Well, yeah, the
At
war.
least
It's weird how specific they're getting with like the dates of like. It's weird how people were like
they're going to invade this day.
Wednesday. It's happening Wednesday afternoon. It's like I feel like wars have never done that before, where it's so specific to it. Like
I'm so
at least
like
the public
lost.
doesn't know usually.
Like, would there be a world war?
I have no idea. I'm like I don't know what would happen if that ended up going down. There's so many variables.
And were we basically like, hey, if you're a U.S. troop in Russia or Ukraine, like, just leave? Like, just to be like, it's not going to be safe, or is there like a reason for that?
Yeah, I think they withdrew all civilians.
Just because they're like, shit's going to go down, and
they're
we don't
saying
want you to
shit's
be-
going to go down, but I don't know if it will. Maybe it will. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully that they don't, because that would really suck.
Yeah.
But part of me is like, has there been a... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, has there been a war? Yeah, there's been a lot of wars since we've been alive. There's been a ton of wars since we've been alive.
But no world wars.
No world wars. I don't know if this would be the start of World War or not.
Which would be so crazy. Like, what would everybody do?
I'd go to Canada because I will not be drafted.
You think they do a draft?
No, I don't.
Wow, our generation, and especially the generation
In the
under us,
fucking war.
would not fare well.
No, I think we might be... Are we too old to be drafted now?
I'm definitely too old. Maybe when you turn 30.
Yeah. Yeah. In a couple months.
Yeah.
You just need to like instill a gout flare up when they're checking you.
Honestly, I think they'll take one look at my feet and be like,
yeah, he's flat-footed.
You want to work in tech or something?
Yeah. That's where I would want to be, dude. I'd be in the...
I'd be like, can I just be the communications? Like I'll broadcast. I'll just do internal updates via podcast.
Yeah.
Like, this is what's happening in in our division this week.
You're
General Sanders sharded in the hallway.
Yeah, you're Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam, where he's like the funny radical radio host. It's good.
I love that.
That'd be good for you. I would be in the kitchen. I think I'd be cooking.
It makes me think of like Across the Universe. You remember that movie?
Beatles movie?
Yeah. Where like there's a war happening and everybody's like becoming super radicalized to like fight for the cause and support or like against the war efforts, and they're like organizing and painting posters and shit, and it's like make art, not war. Like
yeah. What's the song that they use? Is it for that sequence? I know there's like every sequence. I feel like there's a song. Yeah. I know they did like "Happiness is a Warm Gun" when like everybody's addicted to heroin or something. I think.
Yeah, that's a Beatles song.
Yeah, and it's like happiness is a warm gun, mama.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Song rips.
I just remember Bono coming out as fucking
Oh god. No.
Destroying
and I was like,
forgot about
oh wow. Like of course cuckoo chill.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Rich man, poor man. Yeah.
Fucking pimp shit, dude. But yeah, it's a lot of different disputes happening. But who are we to talk about?
Well, I will say Kanye did. He said, "I hear you. I will stop doing all capital."
I did see that. Yeah.
So he understands. He's good.
I started to like put a timeline together of all the events that have happened, and starting with, way back in the day, Pete Davidson went to dinner with Kid Cudi, and he offered to pay for him at Nobu. The really nice sushi place in LA.
Yeah.
And then he was like, Pete was like, he was joking on, I feel like it was Jimmy Fallon or something, talking about it. He's like, we're both skinny, so I wasn't worried about having to buy too much food or anything. And then Cudi was like, hey, can my boy Timothy Chalamet come? And he's like, sure. He's like, and Pete was like, okay, also skinny. No,
yeah.
We're good. And then he was like, can Kim and Kanye come?
Oh.
And he was like, sure. And then they came, and Kanye immediately was like, let's go to the special room in the back. And then like the guy came out and he was like, give me the shit that's not even on the menu.
Oh no.
And then they left and he was like footed with the bill.
Kid Cudi was?
Pete.
Oh fuck.
And they're saying that that's when him and Kim first met.
Oh.
And Pete and Cudi were friends from Cudi's like appearances on SNL.
Okay.
A couple of years before that. So that was like 2016. This birthday dinner happened. And I was starting to chronicle the events and stuff. And then I was like, nah, we don't do that on this show.
Yeah.
We're not that. We don't have the kind of resource. I'm not about to pull up clips and be like, and then Kanye said, in a post apparently tagging Pete Davidson that calling him Skeet.
Yeah. Sket.
Yeah, I was like, who's Skate?
Yeah, that was very confusing.
Kanye's very confusing.
He really is.
The way he was cropping he's like this fucking supposed creative god, and he can't even like crop the text message exchanges to like fit the whole message in the fucking post. Like they were all like cut off.
Yeah.
But people will say like he did it on purpose and he's a genius.
Yeah. I don't know what to think anymore. I'm a bit tired of it for now.
Oh, for sure. As soon as I was putting up timeline, I was like, man, I'm over it.
Yeah. This is like, just make your fucking songs, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like just dribble. That's not what I mean. But like, just don't. I don't know. It's just like frustrating to see someone you
Yeah.
That's such a fucking creative genius. Just kind of lose their mind publicly and embarrass themselves like that.
The way that it would have been cool would have been if they were all in it together.
Yeah.
And then it was all just to promote his Netflix doc.
Who says they aren't still doing it, you know?
Exactly. Illuminati confirmed.
But then they went a little too far and made the real ones like us be like, we'll watch the doc another day.
Yeah, true. We're like, you know what? That's enough Kanye for now.
Really,
I'll watch the doc some other time.
Yeah.
I think that's so funny there's just so much shit out now with like stuff to watch. We always talk about this, but where it's at the point where the Kanye documentary comes out and like 4 or 5 years ago, I would be like, we have to drop everything and watch this now.
100%.
Yeah, and then now I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll watch it at some point.
I remember when
like wondering what to watch, and that's an option, and we actively are saying not that one tonight.
Yeah.
Let's put on this weird thriller that nobody's seen.
This super independent, like mountain movie where we kind of probably know what's gonna happen. But yeah, honestly, documentaries though sometimes can be a little bit. I feel like one, the Kanye thing, but two, you just have to be in a documentary mood, you know?
Yeah.
Because documentaries are a different kind of beast.
Yeah, because you're gonna learn something, and yeah. I wish I was into them more because, you know, I wish I was smarter. But what did we watch that Alpines movie?
We did.
Wait, which one was that?
That was the one with the friends going to the cabin after not seeing each other for years. And then before that, we watched Knight Rider.
Okay, we did too. Okay.
The Alpines kind of ellipsed the Knight Rider a little bit. Eclipsed, sorry.
Yeah. They were both good.
Yeah. There's some really good there's a lot of good independent film out there.
That's true.
People, please recommend more independent film to me.
Yeah, recommend us some more independent film. Hit us up with some business ideas if you want us to give them a jingle or test them out, give them a test run, maybe collab on them.
Bye guys, thanks.
Bye.
I got nothing to say, yeah, I'm just loving the way you're looking over here. Come over here and tell me your name. I can tell by the sound, yeah, when you open your mouth. I hear my new favorite melody, hey. We should both run away. Why do